If you want to learn how to blur a face in CapCut, then this video will show you how step by step. Alright, let's use this video as an example. So how do we blur the face? Just click on Effects, and then you're going to see Video Effects. You want to close this, just click on this little arrow to close Video Effects, and you're going to see Body Effects below. Click on Body Effects, and you can see there's Face Mosaic, right? So we click and hold, and then we bring it down to the video like this. And as you can see, during this part of the video, if I play it, you can see that the face becomes blur. Now, if you want to blur throughout the video, then we just do this. We can extend it like this and like this. So as you can see, throughout the entire video, the face is blurred. If you have multiple videos, let me just add a few as an example. So here you can see we have another video with another face. Here's another video, and here's another video. So if you want to blur the face throughout all of these videos, we just extend the face mosaic effect like this. Just click and hold, and then we just drag it across. And now if I play the video, you can see that the face is blurred. Over here, the face is also blurred, and the face is blurred. And by the way, you can adjust how much blurriness you want. So let me show you an example. You can actually click on the face mosaic effect. If I click it, and then if you look to the right, we can adjust the range and the size. So you can make the range bigger. So by default, it's already blurring the face, but you can reduce it like this so that it only blurs a smaller area, but it's still going to blur the face. Now, if you increase the range, then it will blur a larger area, just like this. So you can see if I set the range to 100, it's going to blur more than her face, the other areas around her face as well. It's up to you how much range you want to set. So just play around with it and see what you like. Okay, the default is 50. And for size, if you increase it, you can see that it will make the face more blurry. If I put it all the way up to 100, you can see that the face becomes just a bunch of large squares. You can barely see the face, right? If I play the video, you cannot tell the person's face at all. Okay, and if I lower the size like this, the lower the size, the more you can kind of see the face, right? If I set it all the way down to like 3, you can kind of see the person's face, right? So if I play the video over here, you can kind of tell the person's face if you set a lower size. So it's completely up to you how much you want to blur the person's face, right? If you just want to blur a little bit, then you set the size to be lower. If you really want to blur to the point where nobody will be able to tell who the person is, then you just set the size to be larger, and you can just play around with the range and just see what looks the best for you. But for most of the time, the default setting is already good enough. So as promised, this is how to blur a face on CapCut.